everybody, this is D Hunter, bringing another action figure review. Today, we're going to look at the McFarlane DC Multiverse Speed Metal Wally West. He's part of the collective build, the Darkest Night wave. The Darkest Night is basically the Batman who laughs in a new form. This is Wally West in his blue suit. It's a straight-up variant of the Walmart exclusive Wally West in his red suit. I ordered this figure from the McFarlane toy store. They shipped it out, and it finally arrived today. So let's take a look at the packaging. As you can see at the top, 22 moving parts, McFarlane Toys, ages 12 plus, DC Multiverse, Wally West, collective build, The Darkest Night. This is the first of 4 figures you need to complete that guy. One side of the package, Wally West from Speed Metal. Other side simply says Wally West. At the bottom, got a bunch of credits, and there is a barcode, in case it helps anybody. And on the back side, here's The Darkest Night. Here are the pieces you get with this figure. Here's a checklist of all the pieces. And here's the rest of the wave. A Flash-themed wave. Hence the name, Speed Metal. So no further ado, let's open him up. Alright, now that we get this figure out of the package, here he is with all his accessories laid out. He comes with 6 Speed Force effects, a display stand, collector's card, and the 2 arms of the Darkest Night. But before we take a look at those, let's talk about and check out the actual figure. So this is Wally West as the Flash from Speed Metal. He's in his blue costume. They made a red version of this as a Walmart exclusive, I don't know, about 6 months ago or so. Wally West was originally Kid Flash in the old school comics, but nowadays, he's pretty much Flash alongside Barry Allen. So let's take a look at him. Start with his head here. Face looks pretty good. Still kind of has that sort of teenage, younger look to it, but he's an adult. Hair, part of the middle, a little bit wild. The sculpt is very nice. The 2 lightning bolts on the side of his head. Flash logo on his chest. Double jointed elbows, double jointed knees. Nice texturing on the suit. Some parts are smooth, some parts are textured. Looks pretty cool. I must say, personally, I prefer the red suit, but I know a lot of people were hoping for a blue suit variant, and here it is. And just a closer look at his face and head sculpt. Now let's check out his accessories. Let's start off with the boring stuff. Here's his display stand. Typical McFarlane stand. It's a black perfect circle. It says DC on the bottom. It's got 1 peg for the peg holes on his feet. Very thin, very basic. Now let's look at his collector's card. As you can see, it's an image of this Flash figure. He's running. Wally West from Speed Metal. On the back side, there is a description. If you want to read that, go ahead and pause now. Now let's look at the arms of the Darkest Night. The Darkest Night is the Batman who laughs in a new form. The arms kind of have a purple tint to it. Some parts are semi-transparent. Kind of looks like a symbiont type suit. And if you buy the entire Speed Metal wave, you get to collect to build the Darkest Night. Like I said, it's a Batman who laughs in a new form. And he's a pretty tall, lanky Build-A-Figure. You can see him next to a standard size McFarlane DC Multiverse figure, like Wally West. Now let's look at his Speed Force effects. There are 6 of them. 2 small, 2 medium, 1 for the bottom of his foot, and then a large one for his back. They're cast in a semi-transparent material, like lightning bolts. This larger one, it even has articulation. We've seen this with a ton of different Flash figures already. This is not the first Flash figure to come with these exact same Speed Force effects, but they've been done in many different colors. We have the Rebirth Flash, the Speed Metal Wally West, Rebirth Reverse Flash, and the Rebirth Wally West Flash. Here's Wally West Flash in a running pose without the Speed Force effects. And here he is with the Speed Force effects attached. Looks pretty cool. Now that we've taken a pretty good look at both the figure and his accessories, now let's check out his height. From bottom to the top of his head, standing at about 7.2 inches tall. which can translate to just over 18 centimeters. Now let's check out his articulation. Starting with his head here, gonna rotate from side to side, can look up about that far, down about that far. Shoulders, a ball joint, goes out about 90 degrees, up, down, around, all that good stuff. He's got a butterfly joint between his shoulder and chest area, increasing the range of motion and covering that large gap. Bicep cut below that. Double jointed elbows. His wrist can rotate, and it's going to be hinged as well. Ball joint his torso, rotate around, forward and back. Another one his waist, rotate around, forward and back, giving him a very wide range of motion in his torso area, and that will help you get him into some nice running poses looking forward. Legs, complete as splits. Not a ball joint, but a similar type idea. Rotation's non-existent. Legs go forward about that far. Back, not much. Double jointed knees. Then his ankles here. Forward and back. Rotate, tilt, rock, and toe articulation. For this next scene, let's switch to a street type city setting. Here's Wally West running down the streets using the Speed Force. And a closer look at Wally West running. You can see the Speed Force effects. He's breaking the speed barrier. He's on a mission. He's trying to break through the multiverse and bring a bunch of different Flashes together to stop the darkest night. Barry Allen meets with Wally West, Wallace West, and Jay Garrick. They're going to take down the darkest night, and they're going to do it together. Here are all four of those Flashes running together. Speedsters in action. Another angle of the four Flashes. They're working together. They're going to take down the darkest night. The four of them work together. They're breaking the speed barrier simultaneously. They're going to save the world from the darkest night threat. Now let's check them out. Next is with our action figures. Starting off with some of our Wally West figures. Here's his blue suit Wally West Flash. Next to the gold label Walmart exclusive red suit Wally West Flash. Personally, I prefer the red suit, but I just sort of associate that red color with Flash in general. Then, next to the Wally West Flash from Justice League Unlimited. And here he is, next to the Mattel DC Universe Classics Wally West Kid Flash. The original version. This is how he started in the comics. Here are all of my Wally West figures. I sure don't have all of them, but I have all the McFarlane versions. Here are all four of the figures from the Speed Metal wave. Jake Garrett Flash, Wally West Flash, Barry Allen Flash, and Wallace West Kid Flash. And if you buy the entire wave, you get to collect and build the Darkest Night. This is the Batman Who Laughs. He's in his final form. Add in the Walmart exclusive Dark Flash, and these are all the figures that McFarlane's done from Speed Metal. Now let's check them out. Next to some other McFarlane Speedster figures, starting off with some other Barry Allen Flash figures. Here he is, next to the Rebirth Flash, Barry Allen. Then, next to the Injustice 2 Barry Allen Flash. And now, next to the Ezra Miller Flash from the DC Cinematic Universe. Here's this Wally West Flash, next to the Grant Gustin TV series Flash. And here he is, next to the Page Puncher Flash, also Barry Allen. Then, next to a couple of McFarlane Reverse Flash figures. And now, next to Godspeed, a Flash ally or villain, depending on which story you're reading. Here's Wally West, next to Red Death. This is Barry Allen's body, but Bruce Wayne is in control. And here he is, next to the Dark Flash from Speed Metal. Here are all the different Speed Force figures McFarlane's made so far. We've definitely got quite a bit lately between the Speed Metal wave, the Page Puncher wave, McFarlane Toy Store exclusives, etc. And there's more upcoming. Now let's check them out. Next to some other recently released McFarlane DC Multiverse figures. Here he is, next to the Crime Syndicate wave, collective build Starro the Conqueror. And here he is, next to the Batman Arkham City wave, collective build Solomon Grundy. Then, with the two most recent Mega figures, Mongol and Frankenstein. And now, next most recent McFarlane DC Gaming wave, we've got the Arkham City Sick Joker and the Arkham Knight Scarecrow and Red Hood. Here's Wally, next to McFarlane's Mortal Kombat 11 DC offerings, the Batman Who Laughs and Joker. Then, next to both the Amazon exclusive Tim Drake Robin and the Amazon exclusive Batman Family 5-pack. And now, next to the third wave of Page Punchers, This is a Flash themed wave. Atom, Flash, Gorilla Grodd, Heatwave, and Captain Cold. Here's this Flash, next to the second wave of Page Punchers. This is based off Injustice 2. We have Batman and Green Arrow. And I'm looking forward to getting the Supergirl and Dr. Fate from Injustice. And here he is, next to the first wave of Page Punchers. This is a Black Adam themed wave. Batman, Constantine, Superman, and Black Adam. Then, with the McFarlane Toy Store exclusive, Hush Superman, and Rebirth Kid Flash. And now, next to some recent gold labeled Target exclusive figures, Kyle Rayner Green Lantern from Changing of the Guard, Defiance Deathstroke, the Black Adam movie, Black Adam with Throne, and the Justice League Endless Winter Wonder Woman variant. Here's Wally, next to a couple more recent Target exclusive gold label figures, Ocean Master, and the 30th anniversary Batman from Batman the Animated Series. And finally, next to some gold label Walmart exclusive figures, Speed Metal Dark Flash, Rebirth Shazam, Azrael Batman Armor, and Parallax Hal Jordan. Now let's check him out, next to some action figures from different various companies, to see how he fits in, both scale and style-wise, in case you want to know which lines you can mix him with. Since he's a McFarlane figure, they're typically the 7-inch scale. I'm going to start off my comparisons with some of the larger action figure lines I collect, and work my way smaller. But first, let's check him out with some of his McFarlane Toys brothers. In front of you are 5 different action figure lines, all from McFarlane Toys, all 7-inch scale. Then, next to some more McFarlane Toys. These are from different various video game properties. And now, next to some Jack-specific wrestling figures. And here he is, next to some DST or Devon Select toys. Then, with some DC Direct and DC Collectibles figures. And here he is, standing with some NECA figures. Then, with some Mattel wrestling figures. And now, with some Jazzwares AEW wrestlers. And here he is, next to some Mezco 112 collective figures. Then, next to some Mattel DC Universe Classics and Multiverse figures. And here he is, next to some Mafex figures. Then, with some Hasbro Marvel Legends. And here he is, next to some SH Figure Arts action figures. And finally, next to some Jazzwares Fortnite figures. Overall, it's a very nice Wally West Flash, but like I said before, I prefer the red costume to the blue costume. His sculpt and paint job are excellent, accessories are cool, the Speed Force effects are great. Articulation is everything you would expect from a McFarlane DC Multiverse figure. If I were to rate this guy, I'm going to give it a 6.5 out of 10. I don't remember when I rated the red one back in the day, but if I were to rate them both right now, this guy would get a 6.5, and the red one would get a 7. So this is D Hunter. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked the video, press like below. If you have anything you want to say with the video, add it to the comment section. If you want to see additional action figure reviews from me, press subscribe. I do appreciate when you do that. Once again, this is D Hunter. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll talk to you guys real soon.